You serious?
Hello, there's plenty of ways to kill some time out there. I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And I'm Funk Butcher.
Hey. Last episode has some really important information on it about a very interesting article Funk Butcher he's behind.
Mm-hmm.
He was, the man that made it happen. And also, just in case you didn't realize, we're going to be at Shout Out Live Festival.
Yes.
5th of August.
5th of August. It's a
That's
Saturday.
Right. That's right. And to get your hands on tickets, all you have to do is go to solivefestival.com. How to Kill an Hour will be down there. There'll also be a bunch of awesome acts like the Melanin Millennials, Two Fools Talking, who are going to be hosting on the night. Hashtag Grime Daily, 2BC podcast, to be confirmed. Blackticulate. Ground Ego on the lineup now as well. 90s Baby podcast, Pink Matter, the Unoriginal podcast, and Off the Cuff podcast as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ticket starts from 20 quid. Going to be at Bedford Way, Russell Square, London. Yeah, go on.
And if that's too much information for your peanut head to remember, head over to howtokillanhour.com and all the information will be there for you.
That's right. Drones.
Yes.
What would you say 2015 or 2016 was the year of the drone?
I'm always uncomfortable with that word drone.
Why?
It sounds sinister, doesn't it? Drone.
I mean, the original
Do you know what it is? It's since the Star Wars film, I think. Attack of the Drones. Kind of thing.
It's Attack of the Clones. Is it drones?
I thought it's drones. Oh my gosh, it is Attack of the Clones, isn't it?
Why do you what? Star Wars drones. I've Googled it and it's just come up with loads of drones that are Star Wars. So anyway, drones. What comes to your mind when you think about Star Wars? I was going to say. I mean, for me, when I first heard the word drone, I thought
flying robots.
Yeah. No, when I first saw drones, I was like, they look really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not clever enough to fly one of those.
Yeah.
They look really complex. But us at How to Kill an Hour, we got sent over something from ZeroTech called the Dobby drone.
Okay.
It's a drone so small that it fits in your pocket. It only weighs 200 grams. And literally, it's the size of your iPhone, Funk. And its wings fold out. And it allows you to take aerial selfie pictures.
Okay. And
it also allows you to do filming in 1080p as well. And it's also got this thing called automatic pull away and fly back, which we've got. In fact, I mean, you can hear the sound. I mean, Funk, the flyback video, I can show it to you and you can make noise and let me know how it sounds.
Okay.
U in and R in.
Okay.
As I play it. So there's a picture of me in a field.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've pressed the aerial flyback and it's zooming back.
So this drone is just
automatically
getting higher and higher, and
it's a drone you can fit in your hand, and it can go up to 50 meters.
And it's the size of what? An iPhone?
I would say it would rest neatly when its wings are folded in on your iPhone 7.
That is amazing. And the clarity, woo! You can see your neighbours, see what they're up to.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And I've used it. I got my hands on it. I've had it for a little while.
That's a snooper's dream.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Did you ever hear the story about the guy who used the drone to catch his wife cheating?
Really?
Oh,
did I do that?
You must have seen the video. The guy used the drone to follow his wife away from work, and she drove and she met the love interest. I think she met him in like a fast food takeaway restaurant. They had some little secret rendezvous spot.
Oh my gosh.
And the drone actually followed, and he done a reaction video to it.
Oh my gosh.
And he's watching obviously the footage back, and he's getting more and more irate. How can she do this to me?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the whole marriage went down the pan based of it.
Wow. Well,
so that is how drones are used for evil. But they ruin marriages.
But like a lightsaber, how can we use them positively?
Yes.
Shit, I mean, I just use them to take like cool ass videos and shit, like in fields and stuff like that, man. That's what I'm about with drones.
Yeah.
But this Dobby drone, I'm pretty happy with it, man. The size is pretty cool.
What if you're calling sick and your boss gets a drone and flies above your house to see if you're really indoors?
I'd do that. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Flies inside.
Yep.
It can do target tracking as well. So I'm in a field.
Yeah.
It block out a mark around me, and as I walk, it can follow me around.
What if you're hands-free? What if you're like me, and I was never really good with radio control cars as a kid? Like, how How fiddly are the controls to operate it?
It works for your app, an app on your iPhone.
Wow.
So you get the Dobby app, and you can have there's three different ways of using it. The first way is called safe sticks, which is what I do, where if you don't press anything, it don't move.
Mm-hmm.
If you press move, it will do like jerky little movements till you get the movements right. And because it's initially a selfie drone, you can set it so that it works when you're taking a selfie, or it works if you just want to fly it around and roam.
Yeah.
And then after you take it off safe sticks, you put it on sticks, and you kind of use your iPhone screen as you know, you've got directional up and down, left, right, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Bank, left, right, that sort of stuff. You can do it all there. Or you can set it up where, and I haven't used it in this setting yet because I'm a bit of a pussy, but you tip your phone and it tips it, and that looks really smooth. You can tip your phone and then like the drone moves as the gyroscope on your phone picks up the way that you tip it.
Because one thing I noticed, obviously, when you guys watch it later on How to Kill an Hour website, is that the movement of the camera was very smooth. And I was thinking, you've been practicing or something.
Hey, well that was.
Have you got some secret hours in the RAF that you haven't told us about?
Gonna be honest, I could take full credit for that. But that pull away shot at the start of the video,
autopilot.
That's actually the autopilot setting. So what's cool about that is you can just press auto. You can press that when you're chilling with your friends. Quickly pop your phone to the side. Yeah. You can have a little shot like that. And another hands free it does is if it tracks you as well, it can do like a pan of you, so it can fly around you whilst the camera's facing you.
Oh wow!
Track you. I can't lie, it's pretty cool.
Have you a little Matrix video going on?
Yeah, hell yeah, and you can fly it indoors because it's pretty small as well.
Excellent.
So when it's outdoors, it uses GPS. Yeah. So if there's any problems, you can press home and it comes back down to you. Mm-hmm. And if it's indoors, it uses this sort of sonar. I think it's called I don't know, some special sonar and optical flow they call it for indoor positioning. So you can fly it around indoors. And eventually, hopefully, when they let me do it, you can actually make it do flips and stuff outside.
Amazing.
This little drone can go pretty high, and also you can fly it around indoors, like a proper full-size drone indoors. Yeah. Nah, mate. That sounds a little bit scary.
It does.
And because it's so small, it can land in your palm as well.
What's the price point?
The price point on the Dobby at the moment on Amazon is £344. Bearing in mind that other bigger drones, you'd be looking at a lot more. I mean, there are cheapy drones out there. Yeah. But for a drone like this that can like take wind, go that high in the sky, it's pretty good cost. Yeah. I'd say. That's at the moment. We put a link in the show description so you can check it out. Mm-hmm. And one thing I will say about it is because it's small, it's got a smaller battery. Yeah. If it's a really, really, really windy day and it's got to fight the wind to stay steady, you can lose the battery. The battery is about 5 minutes. Okay. I'm getting out of it and I'm flying it quite a lot aggressively. Like up, down, around. So people, there's a lot of talk about, battery life. But I did get 2 batteries with it. Yeah. So I charge them both up. It's a nice little 10-minute bit of filming that I get, and then go home and recharge again.
The batteries are rechargeable though.
Yeah, they are rechargeable batteries. Yeah. So that's the only thing. I'd love more power, but obviously, if it only ran for 20 minutes, I want it to run for 40 minutes. So yeah, there are other drones out there that you could probably zing around for a lot longer, but they're massive. Like this I'm not exaggerating, can literally go in your pocket. And I found a case online for like a tenner as well. You can put it in a nice little case. If you're traveling, like a lot of people that post with it are like travelers that are like, on top of a Grand Canyon or something like that.
I thought you said you could fly it with the outside the plane along your flight.
Yeah, just fly it alongside your flight at 10,000 feet. Easy, man, no problem. So that's the Dobby drone, man.
Okay, out of 5?
Drone. I'll give it a 5. I'm gassed. Wow. I wasn't really a drone guy. All right, the two things that could improve, actually I'll give it a 4.5. Okay. 2 things that could improve on it are battery life, and at the moment you have to manually set the angle of the camera. So the camera can face right, 0 degrees right in front, or you can tip it down, tip it up a little bit, or like all the way down to 90 degrees.
Harsh. Why is that a problem?
I just feel like sometimes when it's in the air, I don't want to have to land it before readjusting the angle that the camera's stuck at. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to press a button, it goes, yeah. Do you know what I mean? And that can make for great shots.
Do you know what I find really exciting about this? I think this is great for the market of these new film directors filming on their iPhones. They can actually get some amazing shots now with this kind of tech.
100%. Yeah. It looks, honestly, check it out on the howtokillanhour.com/blog, and we'll tweet out a link to a video. Billy's popped together a video showing the pull away shot and also show some me trying to do some fancy stuff. I'm not the best drone pilot, so don't diss me, but I tried it. It's pretty cool. But whilst there are people being sensible with drones, Funk, There's also people being a bit stupid with drones.
Oh dear, what's happened now?
Heathrow is apparently a hive for people flying their drones near planes. Now, according to the latest report for UK Air...
Why Heathrow?
Why Heathrow Airport? Why would you fly your drone near an airport?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's quite, yeah.
But there were 3 planes narrowly missed by drones, or should we say 3 drones narrowly missed by planes last year. And 2 of the 3 were defined as Category A. So a Category A drone is like a pretty good drone.
Yeah. Probably the size of like a dinner table.
I'm not a drone
those
guy,
big
yeah.
drones, yeah.
So they're like the Phantom 4 Pro. They're the ones that can fly. They're like the ones that are £1,500.
Okay.
It's a couple grand. And ones that can go
How
like
big are they?
100 feet in the air.
Would they turk out a turbine on a 747 probably?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If a bird can do it. Oh yeah. But the second incident they said was a pilot taking off from Heathrow. He saw a drone 150 foot away from his wing when he was at 3,000 foot. So the joke you just cracked about people flying their drones next to planes.
Yeah.
Bruv.
I know of drones, but I'm unaware of the kind of the capabilities that they can reach in terms of height. So you're talking 3,000 feet they can reach then?
Yeah. Yeah. If you've got not the Dobby obviously, but like if you've got like that sort of like drone that can go that far, then it can
on the consumer market.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But why are people so fucking? I mean, the talk is there's going to be a blanket ban. Do you think that would just help get rid of it?
I'm never a fan of blanket bans. I'm never a fan of it encroaching on people's civil liberties. It's just like
What about on things like murder though? Is that? How about that? Would you still like there to be a bit of a? You would like a blanket ban on that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just need to be having like de-restricted.
Okay.
Yeah.
So talk me through that sort of how would that restriction work?
So the restrictions would work similar to, I guess, some of the motor vehicles in these countries where they're restricted per se for the UK roads and regulations. So maybe you just don't have drones to be sold in this country that can fly to those altitudes. Problem solved.
Or maybe a license.
Yeah. I guess
you get a license revoked.
A drone license.
Yeah. You got to go to drone school?
Well, to be fair, that was the reason why they stopped the hoverboards about 2 years ago, because they found that there was some law that because they were actually road-worthy vehicles, you actually needed a license to have them. So that's when all the kind of the mums and the parents had to kind of snatch them back from their kids. So I guess...
Plus they didn't even hover.
Yeah, they didn't yeah. Rollerboards.
I don't see them shits anywhere now.
Nowhere.
They have disappeared.
Yeah.
Fucking anyway, yeah.
The thing that made them cool was just the blue lights.
Yeah.
It gave the illusion that they were hovering at night.
You weren't even hovering. You were just walking quickly.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. If you was a woman wearing a maxi dress on a hoverboard, I guess you look like you're hovering.
Yeah.
Floating towards you.
You look like what's her face from the Addams Family, Mrs. Addams, when she walked. So you don't think a blanket. You think either restrict or don't have drones that can fly that high, or have them restricted so that they just cap.
Yeah, I guess some people would argue that is kind of a ban of sorts, though.
Do you reckon they could set GPS coordinates in that they just wouldn't fly in, like a wall? You know, like in GTA when you Grand Theft Auto or any sort of sandbox game, when you try and fly
a force field for drones.
Yeah, a drone force field.
Well, to be fair, I mean, isn't there some sort of legality to airspace that they're not supposed to kind of encroach on? So
yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh, so we could have like F-18 fighter jets taking them out. We have clear on target.
Yeah. Or the most kind of draconian way to kind of get around this is penalizing the owners by attaching a barcode upon purchase. So when they catch these drones are linked to the barcode which shows the customer details. So when they find these drones, you can face imprisonment.
What? Yes. And imagine being the first guy going to jail for a drone.
Yeah.
Hey man, what are you in for?
I flew my drone into a 747.
Damn.
How long you got?
25.
25 days.
So yeah, actually, but you know what though? If you flew one into a plane and took everyone out,
Oh, yeah.
say you took down a plane that had like 200 people in it,
Yeah.
that's like manslaughter on a big degree.
Or if you're brown and you got a beard, I guess that's terrorism. Yeah, kind of. Depends.
Yeah, apparently, you just need to be an idiot with a knife when you're a terrorist.
Yeah. You can be recategorized very quickly. Yeah.
Crazy, man. But yeah, man, 70 misses in 2016, up from 29 misses in 2015. So in 2017, it's probably going to be pretty aggy with the Jets unless somebody sorts this out. I mean, before we move on, should we have specific areas that are just for drones? Like, should there be a drone park?
I'm assuming drones are controlled via Wi-Fi. Would it be
yes.
not?
So, for example,
make it a Wi-Fi free area in the airport.
Not Wi-Fi. Well, the Dobby one's Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh.
The normal ones is like RF frequencies because they've got proper controllers and stuff like that.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's just fucking simple. Don't fly it near an airport. Just a rule that says a blanket ban, even though you're not a fan of it, a blanket ban, no, and then they should have people that have like, I don't know, I'd love to see them getting shot out the sky.
Yeah, but rules never work in this country.
Yeah.
Don't smoke weed. Okay. Yeah, so people in this country, we're not really
70 miles an hour on the motorway.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not really kind of cooperative when it comes to rules and regulations in this country. So I don't know. I guess that's why people feel that we need a ban for those people who are hard of hearing.
Yeah, I guess so.
At the end of the day, with all these kind of aeronautical disasters.
Disasters.
Yeah, I think people are very fearful of any kind of dangers.
Yeah,
in regards to their flights.
We need one less thing.
Yeah,
to stress us out when it comes to flying.
We've had disappearing planes. We've had pilots going through depression and flying it into the Alps, and we don't need drones as well to add to that list.
Yeah, we just don't be a fucking idiot. Like even me, I'll go to the park, and if it looks a bit busy, I'll be like, nah, I'll leave it.
Yeah,
I'll leave it in my bag and just be normal. And if it's quiet, I'll give it a little. Yeah, that's me flying it around.
Yeah.
Or when I was in Cornwall, I flew it a little bit around there.
Yeah, but is there some sort of currently in this law? There has to be some sort of regulation about flying your drone next to like a women's swimming pool or like a kid's school or something like that. You can't. You surely you can't fly your drone any and everywhere.
I'm sure it's the same rule as there would be for cameras. Like no cameras. Obviously you can't just film into a school playground because you want to.
Yeah.
Or like you can't just fly your drone into a woman's like changing room.
Yeah. But that's actually your prerogative though, because there's actually nothing stopping you from doing that at the moment. Currently, is there?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there has to be rules. I mean, I think I found this is the drone code apparently by the CAA, Civil Aviation Authority.
Yeah.
Have a page dedicated to drones, which outlines. This is the most important rules I've picked up. Keep your drone within your line of sight and at a maximum height of 400 feet.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Make sure your drone is within 500 meters from you horizontally. Always fly your drone well away from aircrafts, helicopters, airports, or airfields. If it's fitted with a camera, the drone must be flown at least 50 meters away from a person, vehicle, or building or structure not owned or controlled by the pilot. Camera-equipped drones must not be flown within 150 meters of a congested area or a large group of people. You know what? Common sense rules.
Good grief. Just fly it in your ass then. Fly it in your bedroom.
Mate, go to the park, even if you're in London, there's a park that you can go to, which is big, innit?
Yeah.
South London, there's massive parks. East London, there's massive parks.
Yeah.
West London,
there's massive parks.
London, there's massive parks. If you're going to fly your drone.
So are you infringing on any of those rules there? If you fly in a park in summer and there's like topless sunbathers there, and I guess technically you're...
But isn't it illegal to get your baps out in a public park though? Why are they doing that when there's kids around who will be shocked at seeing front?
True.
If me at 10 years old, I'd have to stop in dismay and take in both of those breasts for a long time.
Yeah.
Before making a complaint.
Just so that I could actually be a witness to the crime. I'd have to absorb all the information.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Right, before we get out of here, Funk, have you got Google Maps on your phone, the app?
Yes, I do.
Is it updated?
I believe so.
Can you open Google Maps and let's type in something like Oxford Circus? I'll let you take your time there.
Yeah, Oxford Circus station. Yep.
Can you see a little Pac-Man sign?
No.
All right. Maybe we should get you to upgrade the Google Maps app. 1 second. Promise, I'm not just pausing it. Promise we didn't just pause it there and come back after a few minutes troubleshooting it. Well, for a few days over April Fools.
Okay, so what was you trying to show me there?
When you open Google Maps and like zoomed in on an area, you can press a button and it will turn into Pac-Man.
Hold on. What was the day that you saw this on?
It was on...
You just mentioned it.
It was from the 1st of April, but it was an actual thing though.
Okay.
You could do it though, so it existed. It was there for a few days. So yeah, we'll put we've got a GIF of it actually. I recorded a GIF of it and sent it to Billy producer, and so that'll be flying out on social media.
So what could you actually do with Google and Pac-Man?
So you zoom in on your area.
Yeah.
Press the button.
Yeah.
And then you could play Pac-Man in your streets.
Wow.
You could be Pac-Man in these streets. So yeah, that's what happens, but it's gone now. So
munching your neighbours and cars and.
So click on the link and see it at howtokillanhour.com/blog.
Amazing.
Well, sorry I couldn't share that with you. Might as well wrap this episode then, innit? Plenty of ways to kill some time out there. He's been Funk Butcher.
He's been Marcus Bronzy.
Stay blessed.
Peace.